Those days in my home country, Nigeria, I don't used to eat meat pie. I don't know why, but immediately I entered Europe, I learned how to make meat pie. And I tell you, it has become one of my best or my favorite Nigerian snack so far. And I love the way this one is looking. It looks so inviting, very, very crunchy outside and creamy inside. If you want to know the secret to the creamy fillings of this meat pie, keep watching. And I love these stretch marks on this meat pie. That is so attractive. Join me, let me show you how I make my own Tricious meat pie. So people, I want to make a meat pie filling. So we are making meat pie today, and I want to make the filling first. My onion. If you don't like onion, you can skip this part. So here I have minced chicken. I'm using chicken instead of beef, so you can choose to use any protein of your choice. I usually use beef, but today I feel like using minced chicken. And this is soft chicken anyway, it's not the hard chicken. So I'll bring this to a little fry. So this is ready now. So I'll be adding a little of black pepper. This pie filling doesn't need too much of ingredients. Honestly, oregano leaf, oregano flake, of my seasoning cube, just one. One is enough. Give it a very good stir. You can choose to put more ingredients as you want, but for me, I'm okay with it. That's the added salt to your dough. So carrots and potato. I'm not using all the carrots anyway. So I will put water. Let it cook. And I will cover it. Let it cook. So you can actually use corn flour for your thickening. That's what I'm about to use. Or you use your flour, your all-purpose flour for this. 2 spoons is perfect. Just mix it. Just dissolve it here and transfer it in your filling. Yep. Oh wow! Ready by now. As you can see, we still have little more water. Still have little water left. So let us test. Let us check our veggies. If soft. Wow, that's very soft. This one too is soft. Okay. We have to go in with this one now. This is to make it creamy, so it doesn't look dry. Turn it, and you see that? Can you see the water again? This is ready now. Set it aside for it to cool, then I'll make my dough. So let me begin by telling you guys that your meat pie dough doesn't need too much of ingredient, just as your meat pie filling is also minimal on ingredient. So this is my all-purpose flour, and I've gone ahead to add a little salt, and I have up to almost 2 kilos of all-purpose flour. So I'm adding 2 of this egg because I don't want it to be too strong outside. So I'm adding only 2, but if you want to add more than this, it is optional. I see people adding 6, even 12 to 2 kilos of flour. So I'm using margarine, and I'll be using 2.5 of this margarine, and each of them is 250 grams. I'm using 2.5. All right, so adjust all these things according to how you want and the quantity of which you are making. So I'm going ahead to mix this very, very well. As you can see the result, how it is looking. This is how it should look after mixing with your butter and your egg. So I'm going ahead to add water. One mistake I've been making all this while, or all these years of making meat pie, is that I don't get to enjoy it that much because the milk that I add most times tend to seize every other ingredient. But if you want to know the real taste of your recipe, try to use water, okay? Unless otherwise, you can use milk once in a while for extra nutrient, okay? But I preferred to use water at this point, and I use water and I loved it. So I knew this, don't over knead your meat pie dough at all. After which I went ahead to flatten it. Use any cutter of your choice, any meat pie cutter of your choice. I will show you guys right now what I'm using. Yeah, this is what I'm using. This food plate, this plastic, very strong, and I love the shape. I don't want to go for the regular shape, okay? I just want to use this shape, and I kind of like the size because it will make it look a bit smaller so that my kids as well can take to school for school snacking, okay, during their break hours. And I'm going ahead to put in the filling, and I remove the extra dough. That extra dough, you don't throw it away. I would definitely flatten it for the next one. This is me trying to show you how I did mine. I am using my fingertips to do this, okay? You can decide to put a little bit of your food glue. What is your food glue? Your food glue is your egg, all right? But at this point I didn't put it because for me it's a time waster and it's difficult to stick together. I prefer it this way. So while I was done, I started adding the food glue to add extra shining. If you don't do this part, your meat pie will come out looking so dull. It will not look so attractive. It will not look so inviting or shiny kind of look. So if you want it to be shiny, just add this glue, spray it, clean. Use it to clean it in short. Use it to add some coloring to it. So guys, if you love what you're doing, if you love what you're seeing, not what you're doing, kindly subscribe, like, share, and thumbs up, okay? And share it to anyone, to share it to your status, all of the status, all right? So guys, I will not even lie to you. I love this meat pie. Look at that. Look at the look alone, so attractive. You want to have more with chilled homemade juice, like,
So this one now
when
is
you
going
eat
to
it,
the
in
oven
fact
right
you're okay
away.
for lunch or even for dinner, I tell you guys. And I have to put it in the oven for about 30 to 45 minutes, and my meat pie was ready. Look at this, so nice. It cooked so well, and the inside, I didn't know why I forgot to show you guys the inside because it was late that particular day and I was rushing to round up in the kitchen. Thank you guys for watching up until this time. I would definitely see you in my next video. Share this and keep watching. Look at that stretch mark. That is my best part of this. Bye, Trisha's meat pie.